the transition, and welcome back to another episode of Times Reach. Yay! Brad and Becca are back. We keep doing weird shit.
Yay!
Yay!
We're on. All right, there we go. Let's do some recapping. The party finally came together. Oh, let me get the world map up so any viewers in the Undying Marshes. So this is episode 3. So we haven't done a whole lot. Kind of backstory, setting the pace for characters, that kind of stuff. But everybody, by chance, coincidence, or fate, ended up meeting each other in the Undying Marshes, where Katie actually, with her passive play style, ended up maneuvering things just right so that the party avoided a major conflict with a blighted swamp creature. And then Tom said, well, there's a druid enclave just a little ways away from here. Everybody's welcome to, crash down there for the night, which everybody agreed to. So you all went, where you met up with Leo Thorne, Tom's centaur cousin. You also met Darren and Sora Carison, other druids of the Undying Marshes. Some conversation was had, a plan was formed for the party to kind of head north, searching for the source of this rot that has infested the marshes. George being the only real hesitant one on that, but the deal was, it'd just take a couple extra days, and then if the rest of the party or whoever wanted to double back or head east, whatever, then you can just keep going north and you'd be good to go. While the druids are going to head south. We kind of ended during that dinner going into the rest. I already gave you guys the long rest, but if there was any other conversation you wanted to have that evening, feel free. Any other questions you have for the druids, feel free. If not, we will pick up in the morning as everybody prepares to set off with their respective directions.
I think if I have it in my notes right, I don't think it was a split up situation. I think it was we all decided we were going to go look at the north side of the road.
Yeah.
So the road
Because
runs
they-
north-south. You guys were going to look north of the Druid Enclave. So let me put up the road map here.
Yeah, because they said that the corruption comes from the west side of the road.
Yeah.
And that they're setting off to the south side.
To the south. So this dot is their camp where you guys currently are. They're gonna go look this way, and you guys were gonna go look this way.
Okay, cool.
Was the agreement there?
Yeah, cool. Just making sure.
Yep.
I just don't want to split the party. We just got together.
No, you guys are not splitting up. You're splitting from the druids. Druids are gonna go do their thing. But did anybody have any conversation they wanted to have with each other, or with the druids, or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Any questions?
Where are you coming from?
Who are you talking to?
Well, I'm kind of hiding.
But who are you talking to? So I know who is going to respond to you.
Okay, well, first things first, where am I? Because right now I'm right here. So let's pretend that I moved just a little bit behind George. I mean, I'm little. It doesn't take much for people not to see me. And then, well, my straight sight will be, um, do they not have names or druid people?
So the centaur is Leo Thorne. The male is Darren, and the female is Saura.
So I'm talking to Syra right now.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to. I mean, you can see me, but I'm gonna ask her, "Where are you coming from?"
She will kind of lean sideways a little bit to look around George while she talks to you. Be like, "Well, we live here in the marshes. This is our enclave."
Have you always been here?
We've been here for a couple years. You know, trying to get rid of the infection.
How bad is it?
It's pretty bad. That's
You haven't found a cure?
well, kind of. We need to kill the source of the infection. That's what we're heading out to look for in the morning.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You know you don't need to hide, little one. You're safe here.
Okay. And I'm gonna slightly slide towards the right from George. And I do a little wave. Hi. I've just been I've just been I get scared.
Oh, that's
Okay, that's all.
Anybody else
And
got
then
anything?
I hide again.
Give me just a second.
I remember one thing I was going to ask you. I know it's only stated that carpenter's tools can make club, great club, quarterstaff, barrel, chest, ladder, pole, portable ram, torch. But could you use them to make us a shield?
Give me just a second. I will let you make a wooden shield. It will only give you 1 AC instead of 2, though.
I'm not as worried about the AC as I am about I think I need a shield for my... I need a shield for my interception.
I think you do.
That being said, does anybody in this group have a shield? Not for me to have, I just want to... I'm sheltered. So I want to see if there's anybody that has one.
George might.
I do not.
I
No.
don't.
You don't need a shield.
Does my net count?
It counts as a... I know it says adventuring gear, but for your purposes, we're counting it as a simple weapon.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
So you'll be alright there.
Alright.
Alright. Anybody else got anything? Alright.
Nope.
Well, you all had your long rest, meet up in the morning for a breakfast, and last conversations before heading out. And the 6 of you depart to the north as you watch the druids depart to the south. We're going to use good old George's token. You make your way north, looking for any sign of blight, infection, etc., etc. You all have your choices: perception, survival, or nature checks, please. So if you're just kind of watching where you're going and looking out for anything obvious, you would do perception. If you're specifically looking for signs of the infection, you'd be doing nature. And if you're looking for any hazards as you go, it would be survival.
Nature, survival,
Beautiful. Tukra and Cal, as you go, you spot typical swamp creatures. You know, the occasional giant frog or whatever other garden variety I can't think of off the top of my head. As you spot them, you point them out, and Tom takes a look at them. Tom, you don't see any sign of infection or blight upon them. Jade, you're able from your you're able to kind of move quickly through the party and ahead a little bit and guide the cart, the horse-drawn cart, through the deeper parts of the swamp to keep moving at a good steady pace. And oh, I'm sorry, George, you would have helped Tukra and Cal there. And Saphira, you're distracted.
It's like me.
I'm using your low roll as an opportunity to remind you about something.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That's a great way to use a low roll.
I thought so. Yeah, you move through for about a day. You don't really spot anything of note or interest. As the day... Well, was there any conversation or anything anybody wanted to do throughout the day? Okay. As the day starts to come to a close, it's time to find a suitable spot to set up camp so you can be somewhat protected for the evening. I will need around anybody who's going to help look for a spot to set camp, make investigation checks.
I'll give it a shot.
Them twos be loving me tonight.
Same thing, Saphira. Okay. Couple of ideas here and there. George shuts most of them down. Nope. That's too wet. My wheels are gonna soak into that one and get stuck overnight. And nope, there's nothing here for my horse to graze on. It'll be useless tomorrow if we can't stop here. And keeps you moving until you find, a little island in the swamps that's a couple feet above the water level, has a little bit of grass and grazing available on it, and is decently wooded to provide some cover from anything that might be looking. And that is the spot settled on for the evening. No issues setting up or making camp. Are you going to have a fire is the question.
Is it cold?
It's warm, but it's swampy, so it's super humid.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah, you're fucking living it up, Tukra.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna help anything. So
It's-
I'm
The only reason you would have a fire right now would be to prepare food and get some of the moisture out of your clothes. If you wanted.
I mean, George is gonna say, yeah, if we want to dry some stuff out before we go to sleep and cook some food, yeah. But I'd say we put it out before we go to sleep. No point in drawing attention to ourselves. You never know what's going to be coming up and down the roads.
Oh, you guys are a ways off the road.
Yeah,
Your
but
only concern would be things traveling through the swamp.
I guess what I mean is, if there's a fire going,
Mm-hmm.
something that was traveling up and down the roads could see the fire. Possibly.
Highly unlikely.
You never know.
This is between the heavy lying fog and the thick wooded marshes, and you're about a day's travel from the road. You know, half a day's 3/4.
Hey, can George be paranoid? Like, come on, man.
No, absolutely. I'm just making sure that the facts are established, is all.
Gotcha.
So, up to you guys. Anybody else want to do anything before you guys turn in for the night?
I mean, I guess I'll eat, since I think you specifically stated at one point that we all actually had to eat every day in this campaign.
That was the last campaign, but
And
I'm sure it's
it
carried
carries,
over.
It carries
Oh,
over.
okay.
But I mean, you all have rations, so if
Yeah.
you're gonna eat, just make sure you mark off for rations. I kind of trust you guys to keep track of that. We didn't really have to worry about it in the last campaign because you had like 500 rations on board the ship. So
And somebody cooking.
all right. I'm assuming you guys are gonna set a watch.
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right. Second.
I'll go second.
Third.
I'll go third.
Fourth.
I'll go fourth.
Fifth.
You can go next.
I'll go fifth.
I'll go sixth.
That works.
Can I light up my little torch? Since it's like, well, can we see nice? Like,
I think you have dark vision, so no, you don't. Haha.
that's why I'm asking for a little torch or something.
There is enough ambient lights carried across the fog
Okay.
that you can see a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
So it's not like pitch black out.
Okay. Never mind.
Alright. You all settle in. Give me a second. Beautiful. All right. You all settle in to sleep for the evening. I need everyone to give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh.
Everybody.
Oh, no.
Is this like a passive thing or something I could use guidance on?
No guidance. You're asleep.
Okay. I figured. Oh, okay. Well.
Sorry, wrong one.
Those
Hold on.
ones.
We all rolling
Yep, everybody
Yep.
perception.
at disadvantage.
Better.
Beautiful. Jade, you wake up You don't know what time it is or how long you've been asleep, but you wake up and rub your fairy glitter dusted eyes and kind of stretch a little bit and look around, and you see Cal, Saphira, Tom, and Tukra sleeping, and you look for George, and he's gone. And you look for his cart and his horse, and they are also gone.
Shady shit is this, George?
Um,
Wait, never mind. I don't know.
Um,
I was about to be like, what the fuck? It's like, wait, I don't know yet. I'll
I'm
save
gonna-
that.
I'm gonna say, wake up, guys, wake up! George is gone.
The rest of you rouse instantly from Jade hollering at you.
Everything is gone.
I guess he.
As she says everything is gone, and you look for your stuff, all of your backpacks are missing.
Oh no.
Anything you had on your person and your bedrolls are all that remain.
He stole our stuff. I knew it. I knew he wasn't trustworthy. This fucker.
I swear I just heard or Minnie Mouse cussing.
I'm going to look for any signs.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Also do the same.
I will give one of them guidance.
Of course. Oh, give it to Cal. Not gonna help me.
with a 21. You can tell that he was a little cautious in his departure. Takes you about 100 feet or so. He covered his tracks for about 100 feet, and you get the feeling it was just enough to make you waste time trying to figure out which direction he went before he decided to just put distance between you guys. But you easily pick up the tracks about 100 feet away from camp.
I will immediately tell everybody that I found his tracks and start heading that way.
Yeah, I guess it's easy to pick up and go when you don't have any stuff to pick up.
Assuming, was this
Your
on?
bedrolls?
Was this Jade's watch?
Make a nature check to see if you can figure out what time of night it is.
George took the first watch, didn't he?
yeah.
Yep.
So George
So we all just didn't
like,
notice him through the rest of our
Hold on.
watches.
So
Hold on.
if George
I would say this much though.
I will
out
clarify
of-
right now. George took first watch. He left during his watch, which means there was nobody to wake anybody else up for their watch. By your 14 nature check, with the 3 from guidance, because we'll just call it within a minute, so we'll call it a 17. Your guess is it's the middle of the night, and it would either be yours or Saphira's watch right now.
So Cal is immediately going to call out and say that he thinks it's fresh enough to follow.
So, by your best guess, you're looking at 3-4 hours tops since his departure.
I'm pretty sure we can move faster than he does.
Big old cart.
I mean, Cal's immediately gathering his stuff and telling Saphira to do the same, and they're heading out. Well, he's heading out.
Yep, right behind him.
Okay.
With them.
Tom's on it.
You all set off on the trail. You have no issues following it. It's very clear he was just trying to put distance. You travel for an hour, maybe 2, closer to 2. And up ahead, through the fog, you see the silhouette of something. Something not natural, doesn't belong there. It's just on the edge of the fog where you can't quite make it out yet.
How
Thanks,
far is Saphira behind me?
If you're all traveling together, she's as close as she wants to be.
Close.
I then direct that question to Saphira.
Close.
Okay. So Cal is going to kind of stop and look back at the others and kind of put his finger up, like, shh, kind of thing. And he's going to look at Saphira and she'll understand this.
So you all just see Cal make a bunch of gang signs.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna say to Call, is it supposed to scare them away or something? Magic signs?
Cal is going to ignore it. And say one thing to Saphira, and then he's going to silently move forward.
Stealth check as you go, please.
Well, Saphira's gonna shut up and do the same.
Guess I should have learned.
You're following Saphira?
Yes?
Stealth check. Anybody following makes a stealth check.
Oh my!
Those
Wait,
twos
what if
that
we're
you need
not trying?
If you're not
I'm gonna
trying
shut
to be
down Fantasy
quiet,
Grounds and
then
restart.
don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't
Like,
need to restart. Just change your dice. Clearly.
I don't
I
think
need
I
new
would
dice.
have the context to know that I'm supposed to be stealthy or even what that is. So I'm just following.
Well, that works. Almost simultaneously, Cal starts sneaking slowly forward, and Saphira, Tom, and Tukra all just right through the water. Nothing else happens, but it's very clear that stealth is no longer an option, Cal.
Cal is just going to kind of turn his head back, and it's just like that slow, like,
This bitch.
kind of look. And then he's going to pull his pistol at this point and start moving forward as careful as he can.
You edge forward carefully until the item in question is close enough for you to make out that it is an upturned horse carriage. Looks very much like the one that George had.
I will pause for a second and watch.
Okay, make a perception check. You pause for that brief moment, scanning the horizon, looking for any movement, anything out of place. Nothing. It's a dead fog.
We can still see the overturned horse carriage,
Yep.
correct?
Yep, it's laying on its side.
I will approach and investigate it.
Okay, go ahead and make the investigation check. You come up on the horse carriage. The first thing you notice is that the back wheel is broken. It looks as if something was ran over and the wheel snapped just from pressure or old age. Who knows? But that disabled the cart and caused it to tip over. The second thing you notice is that repair materials were gotten out. There's a hammer laying right there. The scrap lumber that would be used to patch it is out and like propped up against the cart like it was about to be fixed. And the third thing you notice is a large pool of blood about where the horse would have been, with bloody streak marks like something large was dragged from the pool leading off to the northeast.
Oh no.
You also spot hasty footsteps heading to the west. Likely a humanoid of some sort, and running away from something. You spot a moment where it went from bipedal, it stumbled and fell and got up and kept going again.
Was the cart, does it still have its stuff in it?
It does not.
Okay.
Just to clarify, did he steal some stuff from us when he left, or just took his own stuff?
He took all of your backpacks. and
He
whatever
stole
was in them.
shit.
Okay.
So
Okay,
you still
thought so.
you have your weapons and your bedrolls, and that's it. Don't take anything out of your inventory, so we don't have to remember what it is. But for play's sake, all you have right now are your weapons and your bedrolls.
Which way did the footsteps go?
To the west.
That was east, west.
Yep. So
Okay.
your 17 would lead you to believe that if this was George's cart, which you're fairly confident it is, you don't see a whole lot of carts out here, that the wheel broke, George set to fix it, or patch it at the very least. And while he was doing so, something killed his horse and dragged it off to the northeast, and it scared George and caused him to flee to the west.
And no signs of our stuff anywhere.
None.
So I would look at the others and tell them that I think George went to the west, but I think whatever we're looking for is northeast of the here, based on the drag marks. I will be heading west, following the footprints.
Saphira is gonna join you.
Yeah, I'm along for the party.
Jade, Tom?
I'm following.
I'm gonna pick up the hammer too. Seems like a nice hammer.
Okay.
That actually brings up a good point. Is there any metal that was being used to repel
Nope.
the stuff? No
metal.
nails or anything?
You have a light hammer in your inventory, Tukra.
Thank you.
So with that being
Technically a
said,
weapon, but,
before he heads out to the west, he's going to look at the rest of the group and say, let's try to be quiet this time. Yes?
You mean walk?
I'm sorry. I know that was for me.
I wasn't too great either. My bad.
I'll do the best I can, but I'm pretty ungraceful.
Okay. So you all head to the west, following what you believe to be George's tracks. You follow them. They were clearly hasty. No attempt to conceal themselves. No issues following them. You travel for about half the day. The sun finally comes up. The daylight creatures start coming out. You continue grinding through the swamp, looking for your quarry. Eventually, you follow the tracks to the mouth of some sort of cave or den. You're not quite sure. It's more of an opening in the ground, almost like an old beaver's nest. And the tracks lead into it.
What to roll to see if that seems suspicious?
Nature. See if it's out of place. I mean, the hole itself doesn't seem out of place. Seems like it's there by the course of nature, whether it be an animal's nature or nature's nature. Little weird that somebody went into it, but then
That's
again,
what I was asking.
then again, they might have checked to see if it was inhabited or not first.
Okay. So it would be completely within this strange human creature's human? Are you human, George?
Yeah.
Humanoid creature's set of actions to crawl into a burrow. I don't know. I know who I know, and those are my neighbors. So
You know enough humans, well, you know enough humanoids, sentient creatures, to know that if you're fleeing something and you don't want to stand and fight, and you can't quite get away, that you would
that
try to
seems like a
find
good place.
shelter somewhere, or somewhere to hide.
Okay.
So to that effect, it wouldn't be uncommon that he went
Okay.
in there.
How
DM,
is
I'm
how
sending
big
you a
is it? Is
message
it
on Facebook real
Okay.
quick.
is it tight for a person?
No, it's
Bigger?
a pretty large opening.
Okay.
Probably big enough for a large creature to walk into comfortably.
Okay, when you said it, for some reason, I was like imagining like a groundhog hole.
No.
What was this?
No, it's probably a good 6 feet wide, 8 feet tall.
Okay.
Anybody else got anything while I'm waiting for Brad here?
Well, I would just make the note. Let's hope this was George. And like if everybody's just standing around, I'd start going in because what else? are we
I'm
gonna
gonna.
do?
Sorry, I'm gonna head in. I was just asking the DM to fix something on my actions tab real quick. Sorry.
I would
If that,
follow
yeah.
after Cal.
Oh, because it wasn't equipped, Brad.
I'm a dummy. This is why you get paid big bucks, not me.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So walking in.
Yes.
Okay. I know. Why did I have to say it like that? Who's going in first?
I will.
Second?
Me.
That's a pretty big opening.
I'd go right behind Cal. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Be right back.
You guys enter the cave. You follow it down for 15, 20 feet. The cave widens into a big underground cavern. When you get far enough in, a voice echoes from the walls. You've come to find your friend. I'm not quite finished with him yet, but you can join us if you wish.
Can I hear who is next to me? Most nextest to me?
I don't know if anybody's making noise, but if they were to make noise, yes, you would.
So who's next to me?
Currently, Tom and Saphira.
I'll go in.
I would whisper over to whoever's closer. I can't see in here. Can I hold on to your cloak?
I would
Sure.
say yes. Or is it going to be Tom?
Let's see. Evens is left, odds is right. I have no idea because I can't see.
So Saphira's to the right.
Okay.
I was going to say, it is dark as hell in here. Mine is not pulling up at all. So I'm really holding on to Cal.
I don't think any of you have dark vision. Just heads up.
Cool. Blind leading the blind. We love it.
So yeah, we don't have anything.
Pam,
I would call.
Pam, this is your moment. Nobody can see anything.
Nobody has
hold on.
torches.
What are you doing?
Fire. Torch.
You don't have torches. They were in your backpack.
No, but she's on the right track. She's using her druid craft to use
I'm doing
to
my
make a
druid
flame
craft.
There you go.
The spell.
to create a torch.
Oh. It lets you light or snuff out a candle, torch, or campfire. Which you
Yeah,
don't have any
so-
of those three.
We don't have.
No, but she's in a swamp. Find a stick, wrap a little cloth on it.
She could.
That's easily accessible.
If she would narrate that herself. Or she has another spell that produces light for a minute at least.
No, I don't, but I'm trying to make fire. A torch.
Okay. At disadvantage, make a survival check.
Okay.
Okay, Brad, go ahead.
So Cal's going to respond to the voice and say, "You can have him. We just want our stuff back."
There's no response.
Wait.
Jade, you stumble around in the dark until you find a vine branch on the wall. And you're able to rip off a little piece of clothing, wrap it around the top, and snap your fingers with your druid craft and light it.
Look at that. There.
Oh,
3
thank you,
attempts
Jane.
later. We can see.
So we can see.
Do you want me to hold that? Do you need your hands for other stuff?
Oh yes, if you don't mind, it's a little heavy.
I forgot you're tiny.
Little.
Yeah, you saw Jade was like holding it like a great club and hands it to you, and it's just like this.
The way you spit that off so cleanly was perfect.
There is no response from you calling out to the cave.
Cal's kind of gonna give it a little stretch and say, "Well, I guess it's gonna be like that." He's gonna.
Do we know which direction the voice is coming from?
In.
Which? Oh, well, it was dark. Which way did we
This
come
is
in?
this
Okay.
is out. This is in.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Just making sure. Before we start walking off in some random direction.
Wait, we're back outside again.
Well, you wouldn't get far because the edge of the map is right there. So.
So I'm going to ask. Is it Tukra? Is that how you say it?
Yep.
Yep.
To walk in front of me
I would be happy to.
with the light. And as we move forward, I'm definitely going to have my pistol out.
So you're all going in until you find something?
I mean, I can't really tell based on the map, like, where exactly everything is at. So I guess I'm going to ask Tukra to just start walking forward.
Yeah, I would. And I would stay if necessary, I'd stay a couple steps ahead so that you have more view ahead.
So just
So you have more time to react. Yeah.
In essence, Cal doesn't want to be backlit.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
And I would be looking for any signs of, friends, path, footsteps, anything that gives an indication of what we could be dealing with.
At the depth
I'd
you
agree with
guys
that.
are at, it is a stone floor, so there are no footprints.
Okay.
Is there any kind of tracks whatsoever? Drag marks,
Make an
disruptions
investigation
of the...
check.
At least it's not a freaking 2.
It's like, don't fail me now.
20.
Cal and Tom, you guys spot some animal markings. They are old. Long time since they've been in here. And that's all you spot.
And we're sure the footprints led inside.
You are positive that the footprints came in here and never went out.
Well, as I move forward, I'm whistling a little tune because I have made the presumption in my brain that whatever's here already knows we're here because it addressed us, so we don't have to be quiet anymore.
Katie, you go ahead and move Tukra, and I'll move everyone else to follow, kind of in that same positioning.
Okay, do you want to keep it like the amount of speed I have per turn?
30 to 60.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to go, I guess, 30 since that's the edge of where I can see each time.
Okay.
It's a big room.
So when the wall gets this color right here, that's the cave wall.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
Oh.
It's almost like you guys aren't used to not having dark vision or something.
Can't tell if this is a corridor
I
or a
mean,
corridor.
That's a dead
Nope.
end.
That's a dead end. Okay. Save some time there.
I'll help you out a little bit.
I'm just gonna make our way around the perimeter here. You know.
When you get there, hold on 1 second, make sure you're in the right spot. Yep. When you get there, you see ambient light. Zoom your map out, Katie. Like way out.
Jesus.
You see
How far?
little flickers till your token is about the size of a pencil tip. Like the point where the
Okay.
wood meets the lead.
Okay.
You see this
Ooh.
mark down here?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You see a little bit of ambient light coming from down there.
Okie dokie.
Just a little bit. And I can actually put that light on. Hold on a second. I think. Add light.
Ah.
So faint.
Okay. Well, shall we go toward the light?
Yep.
I would continue to move that way. I don't know how far that is. Trying to keep track of. Oh, yeah, nice big corridor there.
DM, as we move along, can I examine the sides as we're walking?
Yeah, go ahead and make your roll.
Not for like we'll clarify, not to look for like tracks or anything, but like more so of like, is there anything standing out about the rocks? Like, are they looking metallic? Are they just a regular rock? Is there something weird? Is there weird etchings or something on them? That kind of thing.
You would have determined with that nat 20 earlier that this is just pretty standard rock.
Never mind that.
Go ahead, Katie. I was doing something.
Okay.
Quiet there for a minute. I thought my headphones shut off.
Nope, just traipsing around in the dark.
it's a wall. Bone pile. Okay.
Go ahead, Katie. Don't wait for me.
Okay.
All right. As you get closer to the source of that light, I know it doesn't appear so on the map. I'm sorry, I forgot. But the light is green. Like green with a familiar necrotic energy. That's, I think pretty much all of you have seen it at some point. Yeah, all of you have. No,
Okay.
I take that back. Cal and Saphira have not.
Was it the green? Did we see it together at the
Oh, the
Circuit.
monster that we hugged into submission?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, so okay.
Let me see if this. I don't know if that worked or not. I don't think it did. Nope. Okay, go ahead. Continue. I was trying to put a green, like, tint over everything, and it wouldn't work.
There, I want to.
Is there like a place where? No, never mind. Okay, never mind. Look, it's a hole.
Now what do we do?
Throw a rock in there. See how deep it goes. Dude. Can I throw a rock in? Do we? Is that a hole? Do we see that
Those
hole?
are walls.
So from where you're standing, you can see that the cave wall kind of curves around. There's another cave wall over here. And a pillar of some sort here. The light is coming from vines on the wall, and that green necrotic energy is flowing downward through the vines, which also cover the ground, all heading deeper into this cave.
Okay.
I guess I'll keep going.
Beautiful.
I'll sort of whisper out, George.
As you all come around that corner, just a second, let me kind of move everybody. If you didn't want to be around the corner, that's fine. I'm just doing it so everybody can see. You can now see into this cave. And in the center of it, you see George suspended up 40 feet in the air, being held up by the vines that are flowing this energy into him. You can see his body is corrupted and mutated, or in the process of it. And his mouth opens, and that voice comes out of it again. Tell me, have you come to find me or your friend?
I came from my backpack, please.
We just came
I
for our stuff.
don't have your stuff. What I have and what I can offer you is eternal power with the life force.
I'm gonna pass on that.
Yeah. Nah, I'm good.
Do I recognize this voice?
Make a history check.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I just want my things.
It matters not if you come willingly. You will join. And as he says that, behind you, back in the cave, you hear creaking, cracking noises of things moving. And everybody roll initiative. To include you,
man.
George.
So to be clear, this thing is talking through George, correct?
That is your
Or it
perception.
appears that way, at least.
That is your perception of the current events, yes.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are technically not in combat. You're not like actively fighting. But this thing just said, willing or not, you will join. George is suspended up on the ropes. As we begin, and with that suspension, George is gonna not do anything this round. So Tom, you're gonna go first.
I'm first.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you guys rolled shit.
some
I literally
nasty
rolled a 1.
initiative roll.
Wow, okay. Beat it with a 14. All right. And he seems to be about the only thing we can see other than a large amount of bones, huh?
You hear things actively moving behind you guys, but they are too far back for you to see at this point. You are 170, closer to 190 feet away with the height. So the dash action.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get up there and heal him some.
Okay. That'll get you 160 feet.
All right, I guess that's all I'm gonna do this round.
All right. Jade.
That's awesome. Oh man, oh man. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna get
Can I make it up to here?
Up to where?
Oh, you can see me? Hold on.
I can only see it
Here?
once you set a movement. Your movement is 30 feet, so you can almost get there. I'll move you back 10. You can get there. If you want to dash, you've got an extra 30 feet.
No, no need for that right now.
Okay.
No, that's all I'm doing. I'm just moving.
All right. Your longbow has a range of 600 feet, so you can shoot from there if you want to.
I can't see.
You can see George. He's lit up.
Where is he?
To the left of you.
It would help if I would minimize my screen, wouldn't it? Okay. I couldn't see him. I was like, where is he? Okay. So can I from here? He's super far away.
Yeah.
I can barely see. Okay.
He's
There he is.
195 feet from you right now.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm pinging the map if that helps any.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Between my
I
left
kind
side.
of thought that might help.
Okay, I see you now. Let's do my little longbow.
It's gonna hit.
Surprisingly.
7 points of damage.
I'm gonna turn around and gonna say, I think I got him. I
Anything
can't
else
see.
for
I
you?
really I can't see. If you think about it for a second, I very hard for me to tell what I'm doing.
Fair enough. I mean, you can't see the space between you and him, but you can see him. He's lit up. So.
Yeah, but I can't see if I hit him, where I hit him. Like I
Fair
just see a dot and I go at it.
All right. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I want to move again
You don't have any more movement.
as a bonus action.
You're not a rogue. Or high enough level.
I tried. Okay, no, that's it for me.
Tukra.
Oh well, I'm seeing Jade shoot George. I'm gonna walk up to her after setting the torch in. If there's like a crack or a vine or something to set the torch in over there,
Okay.
I would set it in the wall and then set the hammer down at the same place. And I'd put my hand on her little shoulder and I'd say, just because he took our stuff doesn't mean we should shoot him. Jade.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna kill him. It's just a little arrow. Prevent from him to walk away.
I just thought he was a pinata, and if we broke him
Right.
open, our stuff would come out.
No,
Well, I
no.
would just be there trying to convince her not to kill the guy
Okay,
that looks
okay.
like he's in duress.
I
perhaps.
won't kill him. I promise. I won't. I'm just
I'll
trying
just
to end
hurt
her.
him
In
really,
him.
really badly.
Just turn him a little bit.
I won't. I
Okay.
won't kill him.
Is that all you're doing this round, Tukra?
No, that was 20 to get there, so I'll take my the rest of my movement and dash to go with Tom.
Okay.
And that's it.
Cal?
He's on the way.
Oh, let's see here. Mhm. Well, I'm gonna move up closer to the light, which I'm assuming the light is over this way.
The light is on all the cave walls and the floor, technically. I gotta put lights on the floor.
Okay, so the area is lit up. It's just all of this behind us is not lit up.
No, the light is coursing through vines covering the cave wall and floors, lighting this whole area up.
So I am going to try to stick to the shadow as best I can.
Yeah, you're about on the edge of it right now.
30 feet movement from me. And I guess I'll take the hide action? I think you can, right? Or is that just a rogue thing?
As an action, you can try to hide.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and
I am going to try to hide in the shadows.
roll a stealth check.
You're very much more stealthy without the rest of us.
The voice comes from George's mouth and the cave walls again. Don't try to hide. It won't prevent what's coming. Anything else for your turn, Cal?
No, that's it, because that's action and movement.
All right. Saphira?
I'm going to just cast Armor of Shadows on myself for right now.
Okay. Let me make sure that's coded correctly before you...
Oh, my bad. I'm a button pusher. I apologize.
Nope, that's okay.
Clickety clack!
Armor of Shadows.
Look.
So that's just mage armor. So under invocation spells, you need to put that effect on yourself. And then check
Okay.
off the use of it.
Well, she already checked off the use.
No, that was activating the power, which doesn't...
Oh.
It doesn't do anything.
Gotcha. Where it says mage armor.
Yeah. So mage armor is the
Gotcha.
spell that Armor of Shadows gives you. So, yep, put that on and then tick the little box next to it.
Okay.
Which actually, you don't need to tick the box because there's no limit to how many times you can do that.
Oh, sorry. I just keep clicking buttons. Sorry.
Nope, that's okay. There shouldn't have been a box there. That was my oversight. Because
That was fine.
Armor of Shadows lets you do that as many times as you want. So, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna hold position.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Actually, just for knowledge next time, is he 120 away from me?
He is a lot more than that away from you.
Okay, then I
He's
will keep that in mind
Probably
for.
closer to 220 right now.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next time. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold position and keep an eye on the back of us where we heard the noises coming from.
All right. That ending your turn brings us to the top of the round. At the top of the round, you see a big surge of necrotic energy flow into George. And as it does, his body disfigures and disforms into a corrupted being that you've all experienced in one way, shape, or another. The vines suspending him up in the air bring him forward and down to the ground. And the voice speaks out one more time. Now I get to welcome you to the family. George, it's your turn. And by George, I mean corrupted George.
All right. Cancel that.
One thing I forgot, George, plus 10 to your movement speed.
Okay.
There you go. That's your accurate movement speed.
Uh, 50?
Mm-hmm.
50, yeah. We'll go 50.
You see as George kind of glides across the vines on the ground, allowing him to move a little bit quicker.
And George is just going to smile. And just stand there. And wait.
Okay. Tom, go ahead.
I am going to look over at Turka or Tuka. Look at him. Wait, you're playing a dude this time, right, Katie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at him, then I'm gonna look at George, then I'm gonna look at him, and then I'm gonna look at George. And I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Corrupted George.
You will see the arrow that Jade had shot was in Corrupted George's shoulder, and as you cast Healing Word, the arrow pushes itself out and falls to the ground, and the wound heals over.
Does the corruption seem to go down at all like it did with the
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Torka. We might have to kill this one. He does not seem to be giving up the corruption. And that will be it for my turn.
So Healing Word's a bonus action. You still have an action.
After the healing,
Oh.
I think George would respond to Tom by saying,
In George's voice now. So George opens his mouth again. You hear just George's voice come out.
do something, you idiot. You did it to that thing in the forest.
Where's my shit, George? Not in a good position to be making demands right at the moment. And then I turn into a giant snake.
See if it'll let me.
I am a danger noodle.
All right. Make sure you do your temporary hit points for that. So the wild shape temp HP. Just drop that on yourself.
It actually dropped it on a corrupted George.
I don't think he needs any more from you.
No, I think he got his share.
Yeah, just make sure you put that on yourself.
Okay.
Probably because you had me targeted.
Yeah, I can't see anything anymore.
Oh, because the torch is.
Click on
Wait.
your token.
So did you move his token off?
Because the room's lit up. Like, when I check your vision, you should be able to see.
The only thing I can see other than black is a circle, 15-foot circle.
Oh,
and I
out.
can't even see anything in it.
Zoom out.
I am like zoomed all the way out.
Then zoom in a little closer. You're about 60 feet south of that circle. You should be able to see the whole room. Here. You should zoom in right here.
What in the heck is going on?
I have something to do with that change of the token with the shapeshift.
It shouldn't.
I know it shouldn't, but
Were you able to see before I changed your token?
Yeah.
that's why I said what I said.
I don't even see my token.
It's right next to Tukra. That shouldn't have mattered.
I honestly, I can see nothing but this purple circle.
What about now?
Still nothing but a purple circle.
Okay, what about now?
Nope.
Well, what the hell? Let's try this. Hold on. What about now?
No.
Oh no.
Maybe I should just close the map and try reopening it.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. Do you want to share the map again?
I don't know. Is Mike gonna yell at me?
No. Go ahead.
No.
Okay, now I can see.
Okay. I won't change your token anymore. You're a snake.
Okay.
I will, however, put the token right next to you so I remember that you're a snake.
Okay. Hiss hiss, guys. Hiss hiss.
And we're gonna use the cooler token.
Snacky
Nope.
snack.
We're not gonna
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Big
Yeah.
snake.
The hell?
Dear me.
Get rid of that.
Nice.
Try
It
to
is a
use the
giant
token.
poisonous snake.
Look, I said I was gonna help you with this, but I ain't taking that on. Fuck that.
There you go. There's the giant snake. Giant enough. All
Just
right.
imagine the basilisk from Harry Potter.
Jade,
Yeah.
you're up. And I think I just heard her in the kitchen. Pam, you're up. Yeah, it's your turn.
Did you say finally?
I don't remember what she said, honestly.
Sorry, not water. Okay. Oh, that's big. Hold on.
That's what she said.
Shut up. Okay.
Common reaction.
That's a big snake.
You want to give Tom his temporary hit points because it's not on the combat tracker.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, George, can you hear us? George, I know you're in there. Where's our stuff? You stalled all of our shit. Why would you do that? We trusted you. Well, shit, I trusted you. Give us our stuff back.
There's no response.
Crickets. Crickets? Really? And I throw my dagger at him, like flying in the air, because I don't want to really like kill him. So just kind of throw it very violently so I can kind of hit
You
him
are-
somewhere.
Just close enough that you can throw your dagger at him.
Okay, so let's do that. Like, ugh.
That's gonna hit. For 9 points of damage.
Nothing? Not even ouch?
Nothing.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's it from
Tukra.
Well, first of all, I would react to Tom becoming a snake, just kind of a, whoa. Tom? Snake. Cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. The
He just.
Nice. Then I would sort of shake my head a little bit and walk up to George, and if he lets me, if he doesn't, try to get away, put my hands on his shoulders or upper arms, and I'd search in his eyes, see who's in there.
Make an insight check.
I would definitely try and dodge her hand if she's trying to put her hand on me.
Okay. So.
In that case, it would be a grapple.
Okay. Make a grappling check.
What is that? Is that a strength?
So that's gonna be.
I forget.
Oh crap! I forgot.
Right?
Who remembers the?
I had this all set 3 weeks ago.
Her strength, my
Athletics.
dex or
Acrobatics.
strength. Yeah. Tuke, are you going to reach out and touch me?
Yeah.
Wait
You
for
gotta
you to roll.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, just roll the strength check.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Damn.
You are grappled.
Okay.
Then I would search inside the eyeballs.
They are empty. You are unable to read anything to include signs of life or cognizance.
Okay. So I would just shake him a little bit and be like, George, are you in there? I need your help here. Nobody's very happy that you stole our stuff, and also this whole Deadvine stuff is not a good look. They might have to kill you.
Is that it for you?
Yep.
Okay. Cal.
All right. Cal is going to move like this. Keeping to the shadows, and seeing as it spoke to him last time, he'll take a dodge action this time.
Okay.
And that's it.
Saphira.
I mean, seeing as how we have no signs yet of life from George, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
At George, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How does Agonizing Blast work with that?
So Agonizing Blast lets you add your Charisma modifier to a cantrip spell of your choice. So
Cool.
I am assuming
that's up.
that one. And I already put it on there, so you don't have to do the effect. You just roll to see if you hit, and if you hit, roll damage.
Okay. Cool. So I just cast Do I click cast or do I do attack ranged?
The attack ranged.
Okay. Oh my.
And it's gonna miss. Your Eldritch Blast flies past the side of his head.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. At the top of the round, Pam, are you at the computer or do I hear you in the kitchen?
Probably in the kitchen.
Yeah, I hear her. Okay. At the top of the round, the dagger that is lodged in George's other shoulder pushes itself out, and the wound partially heals. And George, you're up.
All right. Tuker's got me in a grapple, like holding my shoulder, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I need to
So you're
break the grapple to walk
So
around her?
I want to read because we didn't do the grapple right, which is
Okay.
fine. So the grapple, to make a grapple, the target must succeed on a strength or dex saving throw. It chooses which, or you have the grappled condition. The DC for the saving throw and any escape attempts equals 8 plus your strength modifier and proficiency bonus.
okay.
And it says escaping a grapple. A grappled creature can use its action to make a strength, athletics, or dex acrobatics check against the grapple's escape DC, ending the condition on a success.
So what I rolled could be rolled to get out of it, but not to initiate it.
Well, it's just I think I didn't roll
Okay.
correct
So-
because it's a save, not
So nothing has
contest.
happened yet, so let's re-roll it properly and see if he's actually grappled. So Katie, would you read that one more time?
Target must succeed on a strength or dex save or has grappled. The DC for the saving throw and any escape attempts equal 8 plus my strength modifier and proficiency bonus.
So 15 is the score to beat, either a dex save or a strength save, George. And you do succeed. So no grapple. Your
Okay.
insight check would still stand.
Okay.
No change on that.
Okay. I want to rotate around Tukra. Yeah.
Okay.
And George. And George is going to use his Vine Lash.
Okay.
On top.
So you see George raise his hand up over his head, and as he does so, a big vine comes out of his hand, and he twirls it around and lashes it out. And that is going to hit Tom.
Okay.
That's going to be the 2d6 there.
2d6.
All right. And then drop the saving throw on him.
Okay, there isn't a saving throw here.
That means I fucked up. Hold on. Strength, and it should be that. There you go. Which he fails. So Tom, you are grappled by this vine that was once George's arm. Which makes you grappled. Yep. Does that end your turn, George?
Hold on. He gets extra attack because of his class, or are we
Oh yeah, he still
skipping
gets.
that?
Nope, he still gets that.
Okay. So he wants to use the light burst.
Okay. So George raises his arm up. It becomes a vine which lashes out and wraps around Tom. And at the same time, you see him kind of take a deep breath. And as he exhales and puffs everything down, a burst of blight bubbles, I guess, cloud of infectious spores releases. 20 feet is going to be Tom and Tukra affected by that.
Right.
And Tom fails the save. Which means Tukra will take half of 18 for 9 points. And Tom falls unconscious.
All right.
You know how the recharge works on that, right?
If I'm reading it right, 5
Yeah,
to
so
6.
at the beginning of each turn, you roll a d6, and if you roll a 5 or a 6, then it recharges.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, that's it for you?
That's it for me.
All right. Tom, still wrapped. Some acid damage is going to set in on you. Your shape reverted. And that doesn't apply. Oh, sorry. Tom, still your turn. Go ahead with your first saving throw in the tower, please. Okay. The rest of you will hear the corrupted voice come from George. Just like old times, friend. Back to the grove we go. And Jade, you're up.
Okay.
You just watch this thing basically vine whip Tom, and he's unconscious. He down.
George, you gotta stop doing what you're doing, George. And I'm gonna go with my my short, just do the dagger again. Let's not get angry over here. I'm not trying to kill the guy.
19 will hit.
Start talking, George. You're doing damage and not talking.
I think we're beyond talking.
7 points of damage.
You're gonna get weak, George. We'll force you to talk. That's it for me.
All right, Tukra, at the beginning of your turn, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie.
13, you succeed. Go ahead with your turn.
Okay, I will go ahead and bonus action healing word Tom.
Okay.
And then I will cast 2 spell slots, right? Yeah. Then I will cast Shield of Faith on him.
Okay.
And I will say, I fear you were correct.
Of course, I don't have it programmed. Why would I? Continue. I'm just talking to myself.
I'll just tell him that it seems that he was correct, and I'll also call out to Jade that George does not seem to be home.
Can I respond?
Yeah.
I cannot figure that after the second attempt of trying to hurt him, and he wouldn't even say ouch.
Facebook GM.
Yeah, it's. You got to give me a second. I got to get something programmed.
I understand. I need an
And I'm
answer to
gonna-
that question.
I'm going to slide over on this side of George.
I'm gonna try something else next time. I'm thinking.
All right. I don't have it programmed, so nobody gets exhaustion from going down this fight. Because I'm not going to spend a half an hour looking for it.
Yay.
All right. Little movement. That it for you too, Kra?
Yep.
All right. Cal, you're up.
So, Cal, seeing everything that's going on, I'm going to take one step that way, I think. And he's going to take a shot at George.
All right.
Hi, birthday.
Which I believe it's disadvantage, right? Because the
Where-
distance. Distance is 30 and 90.
if you're within 90, you're good.
Okay.
They have to be at least 30 feet away, no more than 90.
That'll hit.
Gonna use my spore shield.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, Brad. So you shoot, and you can see your shot is right on the money. And then in the last second, a little puff of spores bursts out and act like a shield, stopping your bullet from hitting him. Make sure you put that effect on yourself, because that lasts for a while, George.
I used it.
Yeah, but when you use it, it doesn't... I got it.
No, I mean I hit the effects button.
Oh, you got to drop it on your token, or it doesn't...
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, just clicking it doesn't work.
Okay,
So,
got you. Okay.
and that lasts until the beginning of your next turn. Got it.
Next turn.
Anything else for you, Cal?
At this point, he moved 5 feet, so 25 feet back towards Saphira, and that'll end his turn.
All right, Saphira.
All right, Eldritch Blast. Oh my god.
That's a miss.
Fine.
I don't think you've rolled anything higher than a
I
4
haven't.
all night.
I haven't. So
Change your
I'm
dice.
just saying, we should record this and send this shit out to Fantasy Grounds, because that's horse shit. Statistically speaking, you should have rolled something higher than a 4 by this point. Just saying.
Is there anything
Yeah,
else for
you
your
would think
turn,
so.
Becca?
nope.
All right. Do you want to log out and log back in and try again? Because now is the time to do it.
No, it's fine.
George, at the start of your turn, you're going to regain some hit points. And Tom is still grappled, so you don't have to roll the hit. You can just do the damage on that.
Okay. Does that use an action or bonus action?
It uses an action.
Okay. No, I don't need that then.
Roll a d6 first, see if your burst
Yes.
recharges. It does not.
Okay. So let's.
While you're thinking, the voice will sound out again.
Yeah.
And note that Tom is awake again and be a little upset and be like, "Oh, come on, Tom. We had such fun in your grove those weeks ago. Don't you want to come and go home? See your family again?"
Uh, you know what? He wants to. He will. He'll go ahead and send out that vine damage from the blight.
Okay. 2 points there.
He's gonna shift to the side of Tukra. And can he use his other hand to
do another vine? Yes.
All right. Then, well, yeah, might as well. He's gonna lash out at Tukra.
Okay.
Sounds like we need some therapy instead of arrows.
That is going to hit. While he's rolling damage, Tukra, go ahead and do a strength save.
Okay.
You succeed. You see the vine coming. You're able to duck. Oh, that was concentration. You do still save. You're able to duck to avoid it wrapping around you, but it kind of smacks you in the side of the head for 6 points of damage. Anything else for you, George?
Let's see. No, that's his 2 attacks, and he's moved. So no.
All right. Tom, at the beginning of your turn, I need a con save, please. You succeed. The vine that has you grappled is going to sink in for a little more acid damage. And it is your turn. You're grappled. You can't move.
Oh, I can't move?
Nope. Not while you're grappled. That should still be on you.
It probably fell off when he died.
Probably. But
No, this says grappled on there.
I just put it back on. It had come
Oh.
off. Hit yourself with a healing word for 11 points. Oh no, hit Tukra with healing word for 11 points.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Okay.
Now, if I cast a leveled spell as a bonus, can I cast a cantrip as my regular?
Yes. So you
action?
get 1 leveled spell per turn. Whether it's an action or a bonus action is up to you. But beyond that, the only other spell you can cast is a cantrip. Your Thorn Whip is going to miss.
Okay. Yeah, apparently that's all I got.
All right. Jade.
Okay, so here's my thought, right?
Okay.
And maybe it's stupid, but I'm gonna mention it and see if we can do something about it anyway. So with my druid craft, I can create like an effect for like the sound of an animal or whatever.
Mhm.
We know that George is corrupted, so can I try to do a sensory effect on George and see if I can detect that he has been corrupted by an animal to at least know what type of creature has corrupted him? Does that make sense?
It makes sense. What you're talking about won't work though. Like you trying to make a
Okay.
noise to see if he responds to it, like an animal.
Right. Because if he's an animal
Okay.
and I'm trying to make a noise,
So
then
you've-
if he
So you've experienced this corruption, I think your character once before, and you know it's not a natural corruption. But all
Okay.
signs indicate that it is the same corruption. So there's no question what has corrupted him. The only question is how much more damage is he going to do to your companions before you kill him, basically.
Okay.
You're kind of past the point of figuring things out with George. George
No,
has to go.
because if he's an animal versus if he's an
No,
animal
he's-
versus like an evil creature or whatever, maybe somebody has a spell or something for
Okay.
whatever he got corrupted by.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
You see what I'm saying?
He's not
like
he's not like poisoned by an animal. He is straight up corrupted by some sort of evil entity.
evil. Okay, so then that's
Evil,
all like kind of
unnatural, however you want to look at it. But
Yeah.
it's not something that you know how to cure or that you know any of your
Okay.
companions know how to cure.
Okay. Okay. Then dagger it is, my friend.
That'll
There
hit.
you go.
7 points of damage. Alright. Anything else for you, Jade?
No.
Where you got it in your head that I see? But I don't.
Tukra, con save. Pretty please.
Con save.
Yes.
Okay.
You
Ooh,
fail.
12.
You notice that George has an aura of those spores from his burst around him. And you start kind of coughing a little bit at the beginning of your turn, indicating that you have become infected by these spores. Above table, you are going to have disadvantage on wisdom saves and attack rolls for the duration.
Okay. So I'll slide over here.
That should be coded, but I don't know, Fantasy Grounds has been weird with coding, so we'll try it out
Code
with
this.
an attack roll or something, and you don't make attack rolls, so
Nope.
Okay, you slide over.
Can I try to break the grapple, to break Tom's grapple?
You can make a strength check. The DC is 13. You struggle against George's vine arm and can't quite get Tom out of it.
I would say to Tom, stay next to me. That's action, movement. Yep. I think that is all I've got.
All right, Cal. Oh, Brad.
Can you hear me?
He's here. Hold on.
There you
Yeah,
are.
there he is.
Sorry, for whatever reason, it changed microphones on me. That was weird. My bad. Cal is going to take another shot at George.
Okay. That'll hit.
I'll use my Spore Shield again.
That will not hit.
Okay. So, seeing as 2 of these shots have just poofed in the air with these spores,
You
So they
hit
were-
him dead on.
They were going to hit, but at the last second, those spores kind of, and the bullet deflects off.
yeah. So, seeing that, George or Cal is gonna say, he's gonna look at Saphira and say, "I think we need to get out of here." And he will post up, probably move back another couple feet towards her. And that'll be the end of his turn.
All right. Saphira. Cal just said, I think we need to go.
This
And
one.
took 2 steps
See the
towards
other
you.
one, the really pissed off orange one? He was all
Hang on, let me go check on her. I can hear her talking, but I think she might be muted.
Paige just called me.
She has to take an important phone call real quick. She said that Saphira will go with Cal.
Okay. We
So-
will,
I would say that I would assume that she would probably take the dodge action at that point.
we'll retcon her turn when she gets back. So, top of the round, George is going to heal a little bit. And then it's your turn, George.
Okay. Let's get that acid to Tom.
Does that?
Let's
That's
roll
just
that
damage
6-sider.
From him being grappled.
Okay.
Your burst recharges.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to use that burst.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Is-
wrong one.
Is that an attack?
Yes. Okay, so
Okay.
hold for a second, George. See if Katie has something.
Well, it's
there.
just it's a reaction to reduce damage.
Is that interception?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's. Oh, it's not an attack roll,
Okay.
so it's a saving throw.
Okay. Yes, that's good.
So. Right. Both succeeded.
Tom did not.
Oh, you had already rolled it once.
That I rolled the blight aura.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So Tom did not succeed. So Tukra, you'll take half of this. Tom, you're going to take all of it. Tukra, you maintain concentration. Tom goes down again. That it for you, George?
Yeah, because I used the vine and then I used the burst. So
Alright.
I'd probably move closer to Tom.
Okay.
So that he is wrapped up next to me.
So, knocking Tom unconscious again, you step over and you guys can hear that voice come out of George again. He goes, "Very nice, Tom. Let's go home." Tom, at the start of your turn, you'll take the acid damage from being grappled, and I need a saving throw in the tower, please. All right. And Jade, you're up.
Okay. Dagger, my friend.
How many daggers
I
do
was
you have?
just gonna
Jade?
say you've thrown all your daggers.
Oh no.
Not to be a wet blanket.
Yeah,
but...
you only have. Technically, you only had 2, and I think I let you throw.
I would
3
assume I
times.
would have gone and picked them up, but
I mean, you would have had to move over there, but this is combat, so you would have had to go within melee.
okay,
range.
no, I'm not moving combat. Okay, I'll pick them up later. I'll just use my lumbo.
Yeah, good idea.
Of course that misses. Life.
Roll a d20. If it's
Oh, here-
evens, it's Tom. If it's odds, it's Tukra.
Oh man, here we go. Fuck my life.
Drop the damage on Tom.
Wait,
Tukra.
should it be disadvantage because he's on the ground?
Tukra.
I mean,
You hear Jade.
Oh wait! I want to do my reaction for this one to reduce the damage, just in case he's getting close.
Okay. Nope, I'll allow it.
thank God. Help me here.
So hold on one second here.
At some point, we're gonna outlaw fucking bows.
All right. So here's how this is gonna work. Katie, you are gonna roll a 1d10 plus 2. If you get a 7 or higher, Tom is still alive. If you don't, he's gonna die, like dead.
No pressure.
Dead. Okay. Here's a D10.
No pressure. No
plus
pressure.
2.
Please don't die.
That was almost a 9.
Tukra, you hear the strain of Jade's longbow, a noise you're familiar with. You know, you come from an area full of hunters, so you're familiar with the bow noise. And the second you hear the twang, you hear Jade go, fuck! And you look over to see the arrow. It's like slow motion. You see the arrow flying, and you reach out to try to swat the arrow down, and you just miss it by an inch. And the arrow lodges in the side of Tom's chest, and you hear the death gasp.
So he's dead.
Dead.
Tom,
Okay.
dead.
As a doornail dead.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna say, not again. Tom, I would love to go there. I don't know if you can hear me, but the corrupted creature is next to you. So I'm gonna stay right here.
Is that it for your turn, Jade?
Yeah.
Just real quick, when Cal said we need to get the hell out of here, did he say that loud enough for everybody to hear? Or is
Yeah,
that just for Saphira?
I have not addressed them yet.
Okay. Okay, just checking. Never mind. We can move on then.
As Tom's body slumps, Tukra and Jade, you watch as his body begins morphing into a black ichor, a sludge, and dissolving him and everything he had on him as he is absorbed into the vine. And absorbed by George. Tukra.
Then he turns and he looks at Tukra.
Yep. Tukra, you're up.
I would just look at where he was and sort of like And then I would just burst out weeping. And I would look at George and I would say, "Why?" in the most heartfelt, passionate way.
I think this is where the corruption would chime in and go, these druids have been a pain in my side for long enough.
Yeah. Your turn, Katie.
I think I would just sort of sit down. I think I would just go into my shell for a little bit and weep inside my shell.
So you're gonna retract into your shell.
Yeah, I need a moment.
Okay. Just put the shell defense effect on yourself. So it'll give you a +4 AC advantage on con and strength saves, makes you prone, your speed is 0, and disadvantage on dex. You cannot take any actions. Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Cal? Brad?
Bueller.
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 He's talking, but he's not.
Yeah, we
talking.
can see that you're talking, we just can't hear you.
He was muted, then he unmuted. Now
Can you
the
hear me
lights-
now?
There he is.
Yep.
Okay. So, Cal is going to turn towards the others and yell, "We need to go." And that's when he's going to realize Tom's down. And he's very quickly going to turn towards Saphira and say, "Go now."
Tom is not just down. George
Tom is
absorbed
gone.
him.
Yeah, I know. He
Okay.
sorry, down, absorb, tomato. He doesn't see Tom. Tom was there a split second ago. Now Tom's not there. He's assuming that Tom got obliterated. And with that, he's going to take a dodge action from there, and he'll stay right where he's at.
Okay. Saphira?
Give me a second. Let me let her know that it's her turn.
Right, I'm running. About that, guys.
Nope, you're good. You get 2
Okay.
turns right now, Saphira. Because we'll retcon your last turn, and then we're on your turn right now.
Okay, okay, so previous turn, I would have casted Eldritch Blast one more time.
Okay. There you go. Roll some damage.
And then roll damage, and then this should have the +5. Okay.
Yeah, just roll the damage. It'll put it on there automatically. 7 points. Okay.
And then second turn is if Cal's telling me to run, we're running.
Yeah, and you would have just witnessed Tom get absorbed. So
Yeah, that's what I heard. So yeah, I'm out.
all right, go ahead and set your
And I'm
movement.
going back the way we came, which I think I only have 30 feet.
Yep.
Check
You
that.
start. Yep, that was 30. You start running, and everything goes dark, and you realize you left the torch on the wall where Tukra put it.
Shit. I would have turned around and yelled at Cal, "The torch!" And then that would be my turn. And once again, I apologize for taking that phone call.
No,
Had to do it.
You're good. Life
fine.
happens.
Alright. All right, appreciate it, guys.
top of the round, George is going to absorb a little bit of energy from the ground, healing himself a little bit, and it's your turn, George.
I, I am. There's my D6. Get that out of the way. I want to Vine Lash Tukra.
Misses.
Again.
The second one. Fucking too many goddamn dice. Hits. She succeeds on her save.
Okay. All right. So something inside of George is gonna kind of fight the corruption a little bit. So if this hits, it does damage. It's gonna do non-lethal.
Okay. Nine points.
Okay. And that's his 2 attacks. And he's going to center himself onto Tukra.
Beautiful. Saphira, as you turned back to say something to Cal, you felt the ground underneath you shake a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And Cal, watching Saphira run into the dark, you hear her voice. It says, "The torch!" And you see the ground kind of lift up in a like Bugs Bunny tunneling. And it goes underneath you. And you turn around. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Sorry. Trying to be dramatic didn't work. You turn around just in time to see a boulette pop up out of the ground.
Can you share the map again for me?
Yes.
It weren't the whole black thing.
Yep. There it is.
Name is Sheldon.
Oh. It all went black. Oh wait, I'm dead. Never mind.
For argument's sake, you guys have no idea why this creature is here or what its purpose is. But beyond that, Jeremy, go ahead and start your turn with a D4. So add 3. And you guys would see this boulette, a creature you may not have seen before, but something you've definitely heard of, pop out of the ground, and as it does, it has a corrupted twig blight in its mouth, which it immediately shakes like a dog with a toy, and then lets go just in time for it to slam against the wall. And then it does whatever Jeremy says it's gonna do.
It is going to go charging over here. Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Is gonna miss. Roll that with advantage. George is distracted. He's trying to fuck with a shell.
I knew you were in there.
Trying to
Yeah.
open the clam shell. So he's distracted. Go ahead and roll that one more time.
Okay. Sorry, hang on a second here. I've got a cat climbing on the chair.
That'll hit.
Okay.
8 points of damage. So just drag the damage. Oh, it did it. Okay. And then with that, you get to move him 5 feet in any direction.
I don't think I need to move him at all.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll move him 5 foot backwards.
Like this way?
Away from you or back?
Yeah, away
or-
from me.
Or away from Tukra?
Yeah, away from Tukra.
Okay.
I don't like to share my kills.
And that's all Sheldon's got. So, Saphira, you have no clue what's going on. But Cal and Jade, you both witness that. Tukra, you hear something going on that does not sound like your humanoid companions fighting George. But you didn't see anything happen. Jade, you're up.
Okay. Let's do Wombo one more time.
That'll hit.
Oh man, we're weakening.
6 points.
It's not a lot.
It's better than nothing.
That's better.
It's
than-
better than a nat 1.
Yeah, for real.
That's 1 more point than he's gonna heal at the start of the next round. So
Yeah,
making progress.
a little bit.
That's it for you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say, what's with the dinosaur looking thing? Oh, never mind. Let me stay quiet. It scares me. Too big for me. That's it.
Okay. Tukra.
Well, until the kerfuffle happened, I would have just been in my shell, weeping loudly. I assume it would be loud, like, the shell is a speaker box that amplifies the weeping throughout the cave.
To an extent, yeah.
And when I hear that, I need to check it out. I'm distracted a little bit, so I'll use my action to emerge.
So it's an action to go into your shell. It's a bonus action
Right.
to emerge.
Right.
So you
But
still
it's the
have.
only thing I can do.
No, you still have your action and your movement.
It says the only action you can take is a bonus action to emerge.
While you're in the shell, is you take a bonus action to emerge.
Oh.
But now
okay.
you're emerged,
Okay.
so you have your action and your movement. At least that's
Okay,
how
so I'm
reading it.
still. That makes sense. I'm still prone. So I was sort of on the ground and look up, see what's going on. I'm still grappled too, right?
No.
No, you were never grappled.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look at that guy, the big guy, and of course assume it's friendly because that's what I do. Just say, hey, big guy, and I'll stand up.
Okay.
And I will. I'm gonna move in to try to grapple George again.
Okay. So that's either a strength or a dex save from you, Mike. And it was a DC 15?
15, yeah.
So, Mike, you are going to be grappled. All right. Anything else for you, Tukra?
Nope.
All right. Cal. You see this boulette run over, bite down on George, and kind of throw him 5 feet, and then Tukra pops out of the shells like, here we go, and runs over and bear hugs him and is holding him. You will have advantage on an attack.
Well, I was a dummy and forgot how my shit worked, so I have to reload this turn. So I will be reloading, but seeing this happen,
Hold him
Fuck, fuck,
there.
fuck, fuck, fuck.
yeah.
Where'd it go?
Seeing as everything's going on, as he's reloading, he's gonna yell at Saphira that he's just gonna say some weird shit's going on.
Wait, come back.
Yeah, pretty much. So, come back.
For the sake of learning, Brad, it is an action to reload. However, you can action surge and still take a shot if you want to.
True. Yes, I'm aware. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna reload and yell at Saphira that weird shit's going on and come back.
Okay. Saphira.
Cue the cartoon like stop, feet dragging, dust flying behind me, and then like hightailing it back to him.
Some Roadrunner shit.
Yeah, 100%. So I'm coming back to assessing the situation with the thing. And we're gonna try again. We're gonna go for Eldritch Blast.
With advantage.
Oh shit, my bad. Roll twice or just roll again?
Roll again.
Oh shit, that's the wrong thing.
Taking the first one. 23.
Okay, that's fine.
23 will hit.
And then damage.
Look at you rolling like a big girl.
Finally. Just took a character death.
I was really
my-
upset at Tom. That could have been my relative.
Was not in vain.
13 points of damage there. Anything else for you?
Do.
All right. Top of the round, George, you're going to heal your 5 and go ahead with your turn. You're
Okay.
not recharged.
Can I use my Vine Lash on Tukra?
Yeah.
Being that we're grappled?
Yeah, you can still attack normally while you're grappled. You just can't move.
Okay.
Can I use my interception on myself?
On
says
this, yes, you can. Oh,
Okay.
on yourself. Hold on. That's a good question.
Oh no, it says
Another
When
creature.
when a creature you see hits another creature within 5 feet
Yep.
of me. So it's a creature other than the original hitting creature. Does that include myself?
No.
I know one of these they changed so that you can use it on yourself.
No. So
Hits
interception was meant.
another creature within 5 feet of you. So it has to be a creature other than you within 5 feet
But
of you.
the way that this it reads to me hits another creature than the creature that's hitting. Because it doesn't say other than yourself.
True.
The idea behind interception was so you
to
can
protect
help
other creatures.
other
Yeah.
creatures.
There was
Yeah.
one of them that they changed though that. So yeah, because it used to be that it didn't include yourself, but now protection is when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you. But that interception doesn't say that.
Yeah, I'll say you can use that on yourself. Hits another creature within 5 feet of you because you're intercepting. Yeah. Yeah, I'll allow that. So George, roll your damage in the chat box. And Katie, roll your D10 plus 2 in the chat box, and we'll see if you take any damage there. So you are going to take 4 points of damage, which is going to knock you unconscious.
I am going for unconscious still.
Okay. So do you want to defer the grapple then? You just want to knock her out?
Yeah, I want to knock her out.
Okay, so don't bother with the saving throw then. So yeah, Tukra falls unconscious.
All right.
What else you got, George?
My second attack for this big thing that came out of the ground.
Okay.
Says hit.
You did both at the same time. I was like, why did it roll twice? So it does hit. Yeah.
I just used the one button. I
Okay.
don't know why.
No, it's all good. 9 points of damage to Sheldon. And no grapple.
All right. Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Sheldon, start with your D4. He's also going to make a con save, which he succeeds. And your turn. That'll hit. Four points of damage. Is that all you had, Jeremy, or did you want to do your violent attack? Okay. And did you want to move him again, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna move him south away from the turtle boy.
All right. So one bite to flip him over, another bite to flip him back. Anything else for your turn?
I don't think I have anything else right now.
Movement is about it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna kind of move up over this way. Just basically, kind of standing over top of Turka.
Okay. And that'll bring us to Jade.
Alrighty. Let's see, this is the final love. Of course it's not.
It's gonna be a mess. You did see Tukra go down. Did you have any movement or anything you wanted to do?
No.
All right. Tukra, in the tower, please.
Do I need to make a death saving throw if he wasn't?
Oh,
If I'm
no, you
just
don't, because
unconscious?
he just wanted
Okay.
to knock you unconscious. So, which I need to put the effect on.
Be here taking a nap then. Very unrestful nap.
You are right there. Cal.
Well, seeing as everybody's getting back into this fight, Cal's going to get back in the fight. And he should have a clear shot on George, right?
Yep, no advantage this time around, though. Hit.
Okay. So that's going to deal damage. And because that deals damage with his weapon mastery, with Vex, that gives him an advantage on the next turn. Do I need to drop anything for that? Or
Nope, you just remember you have advantage on your next attack.
All right. And that is.
You have Savage Attacker too if you want to reroll that d6.
Oh, I do.
That's a good
You want me
one.
to just reroll the d6?
Yeah, just drop the 6 in there, and if it's higher than a 1, I'll give him another 3 points. All right, is that it for Cal?
He'll move 30 feet that way.
how quickly the tides have changed.
All right, Saphira.
Yup.
It's gonna hit.
He's gonna use his last force shield.
It's still gonna hit.
Is it?
Let me double check. Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Go
Shit.
Saphira.
So knowing that he is right there, seeing this Eldritch Blast fly towards him, you'd all see him puff in and get that last little burst of Spore Shield out, and your Eldritch Blast just punches right through it, slamming George in the chest. And he kind of sits there with this hole in his chest. And you hear the voice. Don't worry. This is but one body of many. We will meet again. And as his last words leave his lips, you see his body start to melt into the same black ichor that Tom's did as he disappears into the ground. Immediately, the boulette stops, kind of looks at all of you for a second, sticks its nose up in the air, and then runs off this way. You're out of combat.
Cal's just gonna be like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was not great.
That was a lot.
Come over.
I'm
check
gonna start running towards Tukra
Yeah.
You'll hear.
because
You can either all roll a medicine check, or one of you can roll a medicine check with advantage.
I have apparently proficiency in that.
Okay,
Well,
do it.
Roll
with
it
a
with
+5.
advantage, then.
Do it.
Now that you're rolling high again.
Well, can only hope so.
There you go.
18 and a 10's not bad.
Yeah, you know that Tukra is immediately awake. Maybe a little dehydrated. So you cup your hand under some dripping water to let some of it pool and kind of splash it on Tukra's face, and he immediately wakes up. He's, you have 1 hit point, Katie.
All right. I guess I'll use one of these second winds that I forgot I have.
Yeah.
Now's
As
a good
you
time.
as you kind of stand up and collect yourself, you all hear noises as the boulette comes out of the cave with a chest about yay big in its mouth. Jade, you would recognize this as one of the chests that were in the back of George's wagon. And the boulette kind of tosses it up in the air, and as it comes down, slams his jaws onto it. And when he slams his jaws onto it, a bunch of stuff explodes out of it. And most of you would be familiar with pocket dimensions, like a bag of holding. And when they get destroyed, everything that was contained within them gets released. So out of this chest pops... Oh, Jeremy, why don't you describe your character there?
What is happening?
What is happening?
What the fuck is
Was
going
this
on?
a plan?
Not to
That's
my
behind-
knowledge.
This was kind of planned. Just so Jeremy,
I wasn't aware.
Jeremy is Rick there. So Jeremy, why don't you go ahead and describe what they see as you come exploding out of this pocket dimension?
You
Or if you want Mike to go first.
Hmm. Yeah, sorry, I'm coughing.
I released the characters, by the way, you guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't there, so I restarted Fantasy Grounds.
Oh. Usually if you just close the character selector and open it back up, I might not have had it
Yeah.
released quite at that point.
Yeah, well,
It's all good.
I'll go first. So,
Okay,
so as we tumble out of the box, I'm gonna go. Where'd he go? Where'd that guy go?
Who are you directing that to? Let's clarify.
Just in general.
Okay.
Where did he go, George? Which way did he go?
Well, George isn't here to answer that.
What, Mike? Take a half a step back. Start with a description of what they see
Okay.
when this person pops out and starts talking.
Okay, so half step back. So what you see is a abyssal tiefling, blue in color, black horns, just come tumbling out of the box, and he looks a little paranoid, a little scared, going, "Where'd he go? Where'd that blonde bastard go?"
And Jeremy, who do they see standing next to this abyssal tiefling?
You see a human man with long, scraggly brown hair. Looks like he's dressed in basically just kind of poorly treated leathers out of whatever he has killed. Really tall, rail thin, and he is excitedly hugging the Boodliette, yelling out, "Sheldon, you found us, good boy!"
It's very much
And
a
he's-
puppy love.
And I'm gonna look at Rick and go, "And I hired you to protect us. What the hell?"
Well, I wasn't expecting some sort of plant demon. I thought you meant
Of wh-
from goblins and shit.
What? What? No. Back that up for a second.
The plant
What?
demon thing was until later. He was just a normal human
Right.
at that point, Jeremy.
Oh,
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't.
I couldn't give you all of the information. I'm sorry. I didn't want to ruin
Yeah.
it for you.
Yeah. That asshole knocked us out and put us in that box. And all the stuff I was supposed to take back to the village.
As you look around, all of that stuff exploded out of the pocket dimension. There's 3 barrels, 1 crate, 2 crates, and no, 3 crates. Sorry. So 3 barrels and 3 crates, which you assume is your stuff.
While this is happening, Tuker's gonna like flop back on his shell and be like, "I miss home."
I would like to point out to you that all your shit is here now, and it was my Sheldon that saved us. So technically, I came through on the contract, buddy.
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
We'll call it even though,
Yeah.
because your wagon did get wrecked. I think.
Wait, we don't know that. Scratch that. We don't know that. We were
He
in the
said-
box for that
He
part.
said, I think.
Yeah, I'm kind of assuming that.
I looking
you know,
around, the wagon is not there, so.
Yeah, I'm.
And
I mean,
af-
technically, it isn't. It's outside the cave right now, perfectly fine. But I'm just assuming he busted everything up.
after exchanging some words with Rick, I'll turn to the group and go, "Greetings. My name is Kilron. I'm assuming you guys had something to do with us getting out of that godforsaken box."
Nope, Sheldon says it was him.
Sheldon. Does Sheldon like hugs?
Sheldon loves hugs, and if you can throw small boulders, he loves to chase them.
Oh,
And belly rubs.
I'm gonna run up and give Sheldon a hug.
Make an animal handling check. Immediately, as you come up to give this thing a hug, just as your arms are about to touch it, you realize that this is not a pet. This is a wild animal. And Rick and Sheldon have a happy working relationship. Sheldon does not know you, but he also perceives no threat. So instead of allowing the hug, he just kind of puts his snout out so that one of the sharp points stops right at your chest to stab
Then
you.
I'd rub it. I'd pet the sharp point.
Which he will tolerate begrudgingly. He kind of lets out a...
Damn it, I have a reputation. Stop it.
But you do note that this is a wild animal. This is not a trained creature.
Oh, that's fine. It'll hug me someday.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of waiting to see if the group is going to acknowledge my greetings.
I was pretty distracted.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cal.
Yeah.
Cal, you rolled a perception check. What was that for?
I'm assuming he heard him say something about small boulders, so Cal's looking to see if there's any small boulders around him.
Dude, they're everywhere. You're in a cave.
He's gonna pick up well, I don't know what you consider to be a small boulder. Are we talking like a softball size, or are we talking like...
What are you looking for?
Small for him is
Start with
probably like larger than a human head, because this is a
Okay,
large
never
creature.
mind. Yeah, no, that plan does not work at all. Anyways, yeah, I'm assuming our stuff is on the floor. Well,
Yes, all of your backpacks were in there as well, so you guys all have your stuff back.
so I'm gonna start collecting up my stuff, and I'll say to Kilron, "You're darn Skippy were the ones that got you out of there, other than Sheldon breaking the chest."
Oh, I truly appreciate that.
We dealt with the blonde goon, so to speak.
Oh, great. That asshole and caught me and my guard here as I kind of do the thumb thing over at Rick off guard and threw us into that damn box. I thought he was going to make off with all the stuff that I was supposed to take back to the village.
Which village?
I hail from Ashen Village.
I met a very nice young fellow from there.
Yeah, my elder Stigmat, he sells magical amulets and scrolls and things, and he sent me to town because the village was getting low on funds, and I did a bunch of trading and such, and that's as I kind of point towards the stuff on the ground, and I'm supposed to get this stuff back to the village, and while we were loading it up in the carts, oh, that poor horse. I hope the horse is okay.
Yeah.
We didn't see a horse.
What horse?
The horse that was on the cart. Oh, good. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
That was
elder should
actually-
not
probably going to be our
Oh.
next stop.
Elders are not going to be happy about that. Oh, I hope they don't take that out of my funds. Oh, well. Hmm. Well, I am definitely in your guys' debt. For saving me. So I don't know what you guys are doing, but I would be more than happy to help you in your journeys. But I do need to get this stuff back to the village at some point. Any chance of helping me get it to the cart? As he smiles real big.
Oh, I suppose we can.
We'll also have to fix up the cart too.
You know, I would just like to point out, boss, in my defense, it does look like it took 4 of them to take care of that dude.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah, I guess so. All right, Rick. Yeah, well, in your defense, you are correct. There's a whole group here that took them out. Well, okay. Well, I mean, if we DM, if we all kind of grab a bag, you think we can all make it in one trip to get this stuff out?
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe load some up on Sheldon.
what you're returning is the remnants of what you went to sell. So the crates are pretty light. The barrels are a little heavier.
I'm good for carrying lots of stuff. I think I have.
Yeah, the barrels are pretty rough because those are both. Though all 3 of those are full, and one of the crates is pretty heavy, but the other 2 crates are really light.
Okay.
It's a couple hours to the carriage. Honestly, you would probably think it would be easier to bring the carriage here. It would probably take you a full day to haul things as they are to the carriage, as opposed to a few hours to go to the carriage, fix it, bring it here.
Well, how about we split the difference, get the stuff out of the cave, and then bring the carriage to the...
Yeah, that'd make more sense.
Reasonable enough.
And then, could I use mending on the wheel?
Absolutely. That's kind of what
And
it's there for.
That's what I'll be using to fix that wheel.
As long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension. So yeah, not a problem there.
Okay. So the group you'd see when we got back to the carriage, you'd see me casting mending on that wheel to fix it up.
Before we leave or anything, I would tell everybody I needed a couple minutes, and I would sit where Tom went down, and I don't really know what I'm doing since I'm new to this, praying thing, but I would offer up a prayer to Sylvanus for Tom, to right things, to make sure everything was good since there was corruption here. And I would grab the hammer on the way out as well.
You do your best to perform last rites, I think is the right terminology, in some aspect. And correct me if I'm wrong here, but praying to Sylvanus that he returns Tom to nature, that sort of thing.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
roll a D100 for me.
Okay.
Back to doing that shit. Okay.
I would also return the hammer to Kilron and say, I guess this is yours. It was with the wagon.
Oh, you can keep it. I don't need those things. That's what I have my mending spell for. But thank you.
Did anybody have anything else they want to do before you all leave the cave?
Probably just do some introductions.
Should
Yeah.
we search for treasure?
I'm going to be looking around the cave.
Yeah, searching through the cave.
That
However
too.
much time you want to spend doing that won't reveal anything other than those vines with the infection are still there, still nestled there, still faintly, very faintly radiating that kind of necrotic type energy. But you don't find anything else in the cave except for a bunch of scattered remains of various creatures.
They're just creatures. I guess that doesn't matter.
Various creatures, as in wildlife. Like there's no
Yeah,
gear or equipment with them.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. I was like, wait a second, I don't have to identify a creature.
So does it seem like the vines are dying as if their evil energy is going away, or
No, they're not dying. They're just faintly glowing as if there's no purpose for energy to be flowing through them.
okay, so it's
So
not like,
they're
yay,
still-
we did it. We
yeah.
did the thing that we were supposed to do.
You, to the best of your knowledge, killed an infected byproduct of whatever is going on. Whatever is
Okay,
going on
so-
is still going on. It's just not active here in this moment.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna try to cut a piece of the vine off and put it in my bag.
When you cut it off, you will notice that the energy in the end of the vine dissipates, and you're just holding a regular vine, as if it was severed from the connection.
Okay. Well then, with that, do these vines look like they go anywhere?
Everywhere. This cave is full of them in all directions.
But they don't look like they come out of a centralized point or anything.
Nope. Every direction.
Okay. All right. Well, we might as well move all this stuff and go find out what killed the horse.
I will, with 2 minutes left, I will say that you guys get all the stuff out of the cage, get the carriage fixed and hauled back to the cave and everything loaded on it. And that is where we will stop the session for tonight. If you are not level 3, level up to level 3. And other than that, I will say goodnight to the stream, and we will see you next week.